No, you're 39 years old, is that correct?
29.
29.
29!
Love the vibrancy, yes. We are here with Hasu Patel, and she is going to be performing on her sitar. We are very honored to be here at her residence in Ohio. And the Around the World Music Series started in 2015 by ethnomusicologist David Barnagnani. And the idea behind that is to have music from around the world come into our homes and our hearts. Because music is the universal language, and I think that all the conflicts in the world can be solved if people just realize that there's a universal language, and that is music. My name is Jeff Ingram. I'm with Standing Rock Cultural Arts. We are a nonprofit art and education organization located in downtown Kent, Ohio. And our mission is to build community through the arts and provide arts access for all. We thank you for coming, and we hope you enjoy the show. Hey, Hasu Patel, please tell us a little bit about yourself and the music that you play.
Namaste to all of you. My name is Hasu Patel. I live in Westlake, Ohio. I'm a composer, performer, and educator for the music of India for whole life. I play instrument sitar, but I also teach vocal music and a tabla, the drums, to many students. I have taught in Oberlin College more than 20 years, and I teach at home for last 30-40 years. And music is my passion to spread the divine music of India or ancient music of India to everyone who are interested. The sitar is a very old instrument, and it's all handmade. I'm going to go with a little bit short history of the sitar. This is a big one, is called thumba, and it is like a gourd, like a pumpkin gourd. But in India, there's a bitter melons are there, and there's a big, and then they put the wooden plaques here and make it necks here, and then there are here 20 frets, and the frets are exactly everywhere the same. Every sitar is the same thing, and there are big 7 knobs, and there are 11 to 12 or 13, maybe they are more, the sympathetic strings. So when I play C, it will resonate with my playing. And then we play the raga. Raga, what is raga? Raga is a melody, the passion. But raga has the inception. There are 10 major scales. This is a big theory, but I'm going to go in short. There are 10 major scales in Hindustani music, that is North Indian music, and those scales are the combination of flat notes, sharp notes, and the natural notes. Shuddha notes means natural, flat means the komal, and the sharp means the tivra note. Swaras, we are mixing and matching, making 10 scales, and from 10 scales are the parents, and from that scale, ragas are created. There is inception. You cannot play any raga you want. Raga has a time theory. You cannot play raga without time also. The reason is that when you play raga according to the time theory, your body, mind, and soul are all connected, and they're giving lots of energy. So it are in the same. Your animals, your plants, they all are affected by this music. Raga has a theory also, and then another thing, raga we play with the nuances also. There are, for example, the C and D, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So there are D flat, E flat, A flat, and B flat. They have their position. Western music has equidistance to make it flat, but in Indian music it's not. There are 22 audible sound called shrutis, and between those, our flat notes are, our komal swaras are. So how do you know? You go to your teacher, your guruji, and learn on one-on-one basis. There is no books or anything. You have to learn in person. Myself spent 15 years, since 6 years old. I was with my Guruji for 15 years, 6 to 8 hours a day, every day in the morning, 7 to sometimes 9 o'clock in the night time. And to my age and my time, women were not allowed to play and go and sit down with the musicians because they're all men. I was the only girl. So it was difficult. But my parents allowed me to just go and learn, and that trust brought me here today also. It is my vision to bring this music to the world and let everybody hear this thing. So today what I'm going to do it, I'll play few melodies, some folk songs, some thing. I'll play harmonium also, and on harmonium I'll sing the folk melodies. So you can see how it sounds beautiful also. Okay, yeah. So today, right now, I'm going to play one scale called Kalyan. The notes are. So it has all the notes are natural except fourth is sharp. All the swaras. Swaras means the notes. Swa means self. Ra means shining. So each note, each has a power to shine by itself. If you want to meditate something on, you can just do one note and you can reach your goal. Our music was born in temple, and today also I play not for you or for me. I play for the divine power. So that is the whole philosophy of Indian music and Indian culture.
Also, was there origins with animals?
Yes. And to your surprise to everybody, that each note, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, the Indian birthday, are the swaras notes are derived from the pitch sound of the animal, and it was not yesterday or today, it was long time ago. Our musicians or forefathers did select. I know the answer, but I want my audience to find out and let me know which animal is there. That is the whole thing. It's beautiful. My 6-year-old students will find the first, then the older students, because they bug their parents and they just. So this is a melody. In the middle age of my life, I came in the life of Ustad Vilayat Khan, who's a legendary maestro of sitar. He just passed away a few years ago. But he developed the vocal style of sitar, where sitar sounds like a voice coming from the instrument and touches to your heart. And here, this is his style of sitar. And what he did he made the strings little thicker. And he omitted the second strings. So, and then he put the third string, and that third string is like a connecting for a drone. So we don't need this. See, I will take it out and you'll see the drone is coming out. Sounds like a drone. You don't need this. This is his special style. The strings are very thicker than the main frame. For example, Pandit Ravi Shankar played, and his students are still playing. This is different sitar. So today I'm gonna play this melody. This is a scale, but here in this scale there is one raga which my Ustad, my Vilayat Khan Sahab, loved it so much. He played all the time. Every concert you ask, it's okay, let's play Yaman Kalyan. The name is Yaman Kalyan. So I'm going to make some melody, some composition, and see how you like it. But before I start, I need one thing to ask. Our music is based on improvisation. So we don't, like here, I do not have no page, no paper, nothing. Everything comes out from you, and how it comes. More you play, the combination and permutations of the notes will generate in your mind and give you the concerts. Because we have 1 hour to play one melody, one raga, and the composition is like a fixed composition will last only 2 minutes. So what do you do after more than 50 minutes? It's improvisation. And that is the beauty of Indian music. So I'm going to do a little bit improvisation, and then we'll play the composition, okay? Raga Yamana Kalyan. composition. This is a composition based on the 16 bits. It's a big rhythm system. It's the most complex in the Indian world. So this is called thala, and this system was 16-bit tal called tin tal. So my composition was based on, this is a traditional way, like in centuries, old style of playing. I'm playing very authentic. I'm not playing modern fusion, no. So here, this composition starts with the 12th beat. So 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the first bit of 16-bit cycle. And that's how it goes. So every tabla player, every sitar player, this knows the composition, that this is a slow to medium tempo called Masid Khani Gat. Gat means the composition. So I'm showing you, I'm starting at the 12th beat. 1. So that is our cycle, and we can improvise from there. I'm going to bring another composition in the faster mode, same raga. Many stages of coming in this playing sitar, and the last stage has a phenomenal high speed. It is called jhala. So I can demonstrate that how fast you can go and how meditative. Now the way my Guruji Ustad Raat Khan and I developed this, and I followed his style, it came out like when you play the jhala, you don't play as a mechanical way, but you create the meditative mode in that playing, and you will see. Even though in high speed, you feel like you are in trance, you are very at peace. I'll show you a few here and there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. called Yaman Kalyan.
I wanted to know what motivated you to start playing the sitar.
Well, that's a big question. In India, when you are a young child, you do not have any choice or motivation. Your father, any figure, mother or father, takes the role to train you or mold you according to their word. So my father was a physician back home, and he had a dream that he says there can be many, many doctors in the world, but there can be very few musicians. So I want you to be one in a million. And he started calling, he was wealthy, so he called the teachers at home to teach me. First thing, I was 3.5, I remember, learning vocal music. And then at the age of 6, they gave me a small sitar and brought me, and they did not tell me to come home, but they took me to the college. Even though I was 6, 7 years old, went to my music college, and there they started giving me training and to play sitar. And the dean of the college, the vice chancellors, they all saw me when I was learning. From my back, I was playing, and I didn't know they were there. But they told the dean of the college that trained her. So they gave me the maestros of tabla, college department head, and the dean of the college taught me the vocal music, and my guruji. So my training started from 6 years old to up to 20. I got married at that age. So 15 years, I just played nothing but the music. But I didn't do any music. My father made a condition that you cannot do music only. You have to learn and earn money, because something goes wrong in your life, you have to be on your to stand. So I had a degree in economics and accounting. And so and then I came to America. I did my master's in computer science and accounting, also here from the Cleveland State, and I worked as a programmer analyst for 30 years. So it's not that my life is a musician. I'm a mother of 2 children, make sure that they study right, and they are both doctors today. They are physicians, both are. I am a housewife, took care of the house, work whole time. I taught in Oberlin College, so I had many, many hats in one day, and just, I'm getting old now, so I may not have enough strength, but I have a strength to teach and play today also. Yeah. To me, music is very spiritual, as all Indians are spiritual. They say we are religious, but to me, I don't like in the ritual things. I go inward and connect with so when I play, I just think about the above that give me the strength to play, and I do that thing. And this is something very difficult or different to explain everybody in the world, that how it goes. So music is very divine, and that is the only way I can relate to the world that this is something I want to do it. So I'm going to play right now the raga called Bhim Palasi. This is an afternoon melody between 12 to 3. And it is coming out from the 10 major scale. One of the scales called Kafi, K-A-F-I. It's a parent mode. And from that parent mode, this raga was created. And that raga this is the ascending and descending order. 3rd and 7th are flat. Ga and Ni, Swara are Komal. One more time, the ascending order. Sa, ga. So here in the ascending order, we omit the 2nd and 6th note. So in descending order, we take all the notes. Anybody can play on their piano also, but Indian music is based on the melody. Our nuances, our microtones are different. That's why it may sound a little different on sitar and Indian music instruments. Sorry. Please take it out that way. So here I played two compositions, one sitar and one vocal composition. See. Vandana karu sharida saraswati vandana karu sharida. So when I teach vocal music, I always I connected. I thought that will be a little bit different melody. पिता के अखिल जगत के मात पिता के वंदे न करो शारदा सरस्वती टीक पसाय निध प ग म प म प निध प प प प ग म प म ग रे सा वंदना करो शारदा निध पद पा This is a heart of the group of notes, heart of this raga for Rag Bimpalasi. So anybody can study that rag. The significance of playing of this raga for me is to honor. Also, he is not my Guruji, but Pandit Ravi Shankar, this is our legend, who brought the Indian music to the world and made it famous. When he came to America first time, he played this melody in the Monterey Festival. That's sort of my significance of playing this melody. So at least people can enjoy and see, or go to research Monterey Festival and they can see what he played. But this is the first melody he played in Monterey. And from there, he attracted all these people. I'm going to make small melodies so you can see. Is okay?
Yes.
This is a melody called Raga Malkos. It is a nickname that is a king of the ragas. Very beautiful, very melodious. In the third quarter of the night, between 12 and 3 in the morning, early morning, few hours of the night time. It is from the 10 major scale Paranmore Bhairavi that all the notes are like a second, third, sixth and seventh are flat in that scale. But from that scale, this raga was derived, created. So this is the pentatonic rag, very beautiful, very difficult, but my Guruji always told me that playing pentatonic raga, they are the most beautiful, but they are the most difficult because you skip so many notes in and you don't want to make a mistake in playing wrong notes. So this is a pentatonic, so we omit second and fifth. Very beautiful rag. It's a midnight rag. want to tell you one thing about the playing of the rhythm. My Guruji always played in the 16 beats. That is what he says 16 beats are so difficult, let me master that in this life. That's what. He knew many different rhythmic patterns. There are 12 beats cycle, 6 beats, 7 beats, 11 beats also. And so he never played. But as I teach my vocal students, I also always make some different compositions for them. I composed 12 beats composition. Mama ga ga ma ga ma ga. Bhasmanga Gauri Sang. It's a very meditative rag, very meditative and very beautiful rag, you know. So let me play. Western musician will know more this scale. Let's try this one. It's okay if I play small pieces like this?
Absolutely.
Does it sound familiar? Seven beats composition. Kirwani. Sa sa re ga ma pa re ni sa. The third flat, sixth flat. That's it. It's very. I forgot the English mode name. There is, I have a listing, so we can tell you.
It sounds like a minor.
Yeah, but it's very popular, and I think Westerners knows more. I hear.
It's called a harmonic minor.
Yes, and then I composed that in this melody, 7-bit composition. 7. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a 6-bit. Okay. It's not a folk song. It's a chanting Mahamantra for Lord Krishna, and it's most famous in the world. The Hare Krishna temple and everywhere they all sing this thing. This is my way of version. Ni sa da ni da pa pa ma ma ga sa ni sa ma ni re sa. For Divine Mother, Kali Maheshwari, Parvati Shankari, Sharanamma, Sharanamma, Sharanamma. Sharanam means to surrender, I am coming to you, accept me. So this is another way I have composed. Kali Maheshwari, Parvati Shankari, Sharanam, Sharanam, Sharanamma. Kali Maheshwari, Parvati Shankar, Sharanam, Sharanam, Sharanam. Durgati Nashini Durga, Jaya Jaya. Durgati Nashini Durga, Jaya Jaya. Kala Vinashini Kal, Jaya Maheshwar Parvati Shankar ka Maheshwar. Thank you so much. The Woodstock called me around the 30th anniversary. I was I'm a musician, so I never say no for my any call. Anybody calls me for play the music or go, I go. I didn't know what is Woodstock, where is the place, who is coming. Then my college student, my son, he was at 17, 18 years old, son came, and he says, "You're not going there." I said, no, I had to go because they called me to play, so I'm going to go. And Pandit Ravishankar played, I know that thing. No, you're not going. But they have drugs and they are hippies, so you're not going there. So I say, I have to go. So I was determined to go. So I found one tabla player. I said, and Woodstock do not play. I do not pay you the money. So what do? You need something, then you go for your name and you go for your vision. So I found a tabla player. I paid from my own pocket to him to come. And we went there, we played a wonderful tabla and wonderful performance. Then I told them, give me the last slot. I don't want to play in between. Because it was like a noisy, to me this is a very serene music. So they gave me a 12 o'clock spot because that was the last. And I played for 45 minutes. They had two big screens and there were 10,000 people in the big farm. So many people. It was a pin drop silence. I can hear anybody coughing or singing from the back, and that was a very, the experience I will never forget. It's very
like sacred experience.
Sacred, mystical for a musician, and it is remember, I'm Indian woman. I'm Indian musician. Nobody knows me. Who am I? Nobody knows me. So for an Indian woman to get this chance and to present her art and her vision, it's like it's a blessing from the above, that's what I think it. It's a wonderful thing, and I went there, they liked my music. And next day when I went out in the morning in the field to meet everybody, people were crazy to talk to us so much because they could not figure it out. And this is the last one. This is my on 2017. They called me at the 50th anniversary, and I say I'm coming. The person passed away, but his wife called me, and he says I'm doing it. So I took my students. I teach the Israj. He says, my instrument is not Israj, he says sitar. But I taught through voice to this boy, and he plays wonderful. One day I want him to play on his own. This is a wonderful boy, young man, college student. And we played together, and it was something, I cannot forget this thing. This is a different melody for Mahamantra. What I played on sitar is different, this is different. Describing the physics of Lord Shiva, so divine. Basma गौरी संग जटा में विराजे गंग भस्मंग गौरी संग जटा में विराजे गंग चंद्रमाल लाट धरे चंद्रमाल लाट धरे अधिक सहायो भस्मंग 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 गौरी संग. And 2 minutes last one, my signature composition I teach to everybody in last 40 years. Every students, Berlin students you meet, they will sing too. Listen up, Kalyan, Yaman Kalyan. Pasani dha pa mag pari gare mere sa sumiran ki jai Ram Chandra ko tribhuvan vandan karata hai jaako tribhuvan vandan karata hai jaako. Pasani dha pa mag pare gare nire sa nida nire ga ga nire ga pare sa maga mada mada sa sa nire sa nida nida mada pa pare ga nire ga pare gare Namaste, everybody. Thank you for giving me the chance.
Tell me about the training.
When I was young, my father was the instrumental person in pursuing my dream. I didn't want to play, but it was too rough because you had to sit down, the discipline. You cannot go to the friends and play and anything. You have to practice whole day. But he would wake me up at 5 o'clock, 5 in the morning. In my life, here in America last for 30, 40 years, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I work as a programmer, so I had to leave house at 6:30 in the morning. But I woke up at 3:30, 4 o'clock. I played hour and a half, made the lunches for the kids, and made a pressure cooker to evening dinner, and rushed to the work. But I never left my practice. Nowadays, I'm getting old, so I get my body aches. Sometimes I cannot get up. But the day I cannot get up, I cannot function. I'm not in a sync to anything. And that is what my true story of the music, that I'm praying God, that till my last breath, let me play the music. That's it. I thank everyone here to record my music, so that many people can listen. And this is my vision also, that it spreads in a very pure form. I kept the music pure so far in my life, and I'm playing the raga, I'm playing the melodies. They are all centuries, traditionally, in centuries way they were composed also. And that is the whole vision to me. And I'm hoping that many people will come and learn or listen the music. And I thank you all three of you so much. David, Jeff, and David.
Thank you. We're on. One last question. What is the greatest joy that you find in life?
In
your life, in your career? Whether that's been teaching or performing or a voyage that you went on?
The working, programming, that's a job, economical way I had to do it. I never enjoyed a minute there. My 90% of the cubicle was full of music books. And the whole time I sang, listened, put the recording. My mind was not in anywhere. To become a musician, spread the words in the world, teach lots of students. Today also, even this age, I have lots of stamina and eagerness to teach so many students, so they can take this beautiful music with them, because music makes you humble. So I go to many schools here in Ohio schools, Ohio colleges, to give them a workshop, and because of pandemic it's all gone right now, but I hope it restarts again. Or you please also spread the word that we go to many schools and just teach the students.
Absolutely, yes. Whether we do it in person or virtually, we still can spread the word.
Spread the word. Because to me, I cannot do myself. I am the only one person. It's a one woman job. One woman cannot do it. You need to help somebody. Son, he's a physician. So when you talk, everybody, I do not hear. I keep singing or something else. Believe me, I'm in a different world. I cook, serve everybody, but I'm not in this world. So my son, when he talks, I cannot give him a right answer. He says, Mom, you're deaf. I say, I'm not deaf. I'm a deaf. No, so he took me to 2 specialists. So first he said, go and take the appointment. So I took my friend, he's an ENT specialist. So I went there. He says, why did you come here? Nothing wrong with you. So when I went home, I told my son, nothing wrong. Oh, you must have paid bribe to the uncle. That's why he said like that. So he took me to 2 of his special friends, and they both said, Dr. Patel, Mehul, why did you bring your mother? There's nothing wrong with her. To me, I'm telling you, I do not hear, but I hear every nuances of any low decibel, anything I hear. My mind is not here. And I'm thank you for understanding me.
Right.
And so many students came in my life. I must have taught more than 1,000 students in Oberlin College. More than 1,000 students. So many students. I'm living here for the last 30 years, simple life, being a mother and a housewife and a musician. I do whatever God gave me a chance. I did not tell you one thing, you just record, that since young age, my father made me up so early in the morning to practice music. So today, even I worked as a programmer, cook, clean, everything. I woke up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I played my music before I went to work.